How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Survival on American Falls with Smitty. On today's episode, as you can see, it's October 2nd. We're gonna get loaded, get this tractor hooked up to this baler. I need to pick this up. Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna go drop these bales off. We got a busy day on our hands today. I've been thinking about everything that we're doing, and I want to take everything to the next step. So today we're making a big business move. We're gonna be buying that property over there that I was talking about. I wanted to buy for the longest. Right now they have cotton plant. They gotta have cotton in that field. And it'll be ready. It'll be time for it to harvest soon. Maybe probably the same time our canola will be ready, is what it's looking like on the chart. So, with that being said, we're gonna end up having to see about leasing out a cotton harvester, and I was gonna see about renting out a trailer for it. Okay, we got $25,745 off that, and we got a negative $75 environmental score penalty. For some reason, that puts us at $196,000 right now. Now, like I was saying, we're gonna buy that property. We gotta see about leasing out a cotton harvester. Yeah, a cotton harvester. I was gonna see about getting one of the trailers too, but I think we may be able to use our flat deck that we have. So I'm gonna just grab like a bale spike to go on the front loader. Because we don't have a bale spike. We have the stand where it lifts up, like it picks up 3 bales at a time or whatever, and it sets it down 3 on top of each other. That's what we have. That's what we've been using. But we go. Hold on, I'm trying to get this set right. But yeah, so I also want to see about I'm waiting on the bank that had just texted me back. I was waiting on the bank to text me back on when would I be able to withdraw my funds, because I have the funds. I already told them I had the funds, so I went in and did all my paperwork that I had to do, and we just waiting on them, and we was waiting on them, and I had just got the text on the way back from dropping those bills off on purchasing that property. So we just had to go in. They write out a check. We just had to go in and transfer the money over for the property. Say this is the property here, field 30. It is 2 acres or whatever, 2 HA, however you pronounce it. And they want $157,440 for it. So we'll go ahead and purchase that land there. And also, field 33 that we have, we're going to be selling that land. So we don't own field 33 no more, that smaller field over that way. We don't own that field over there no more. We own 30 and 31 now, which is 2 big fields. And I'm thinking about combining those together because of the simple fact I was talking about doing that. I was talking about getting sheets. I was talking about getting the sheets and seeing about if it'd be cheaper selling the wool off with just wool, or investing into buying into a spinnery to to further process the wool or cotton, and see what we have in that field now. We have cotton, so I'm try to see if we can get at least 2 bales, maybe 1 or 2 bales off that field. If we get 1 or 2 bales, if we can get at least 2 bales off that field, I'ma sell a bale, and I'm gonna keep a bale and see about investing into the spinnery. And I checked in on that, and there's 60,000 to buy into that. So we're gonna see how that goes. I want to see what we go get off this, what type of yield we're gonna get off this field first. But I'm not for sure how everything yields, but I want to take this sprayer over here, and I want to see about putting a little bit of liquid fertilizer on it before it's actually finished harvested. This way, hopefully, it will boost our yield a little bit with us doing it now. I know it's on down the line. You're supposed to do it a little bit before, but we didn't end up purchasing the field until just now. But yeah, so the spinnery that we're gonna end up buying into is right here to the left of us or whatever. We pass it up all the time. So we're gonna see about buying into that and see about making fabric. Fabric's going pretty good, but I also look now, if we was to buy that land, depending on how funds go, if we was to buy that land and cut all the trees and stuff down, we can try to see about getting a what you call it, see about getting a a tailor. Yeah, a tailor. I was trying to remember the name of it. Sorry about that. I got a little brain freeze. But yeah, we see about getting a tailor built on, and those there are, to get one of those built, one of those production plants built, it'll be like $100,000. Yeah, so it's $100,000 to do that. If we was to buy that land, because I looked over at that land, and they want a pretty penny for that land. I think it's like 300 and some thousand. I think it said it was. I think it was like 300 and some thousand. I'm not exactly for sure, but we're gonna have to sell. We don't have the revenue to cover all of that right now. So what I'm thinking about doing is downgrading on some of my implements, even though we just worked hard to get those other implements. Like we have a cultivator over here, we have a seeder / planter over here, we have a weeder over here. We only have one fertilizer wagon, one one lime spreader wagon. We only have one of those. But even with having just one of those, we still doing good, because we don't use lime as much. We do, or we don't. But I don't mind toting that trailer around versus have to tote big old cultivators around every time. It's the same as I would be driving with a trailer. It's basically what I'm saying on that part. And not only that, but like I said, we're gonna end up selling off a couple of our implements that we had just recently bought. Okay, it's not even putting any down. It's not putting none down at all. So it may be fertilized. It may not need fertilizer. Let me see about deactivating that. See what it do then. I know the spot and spraying on here. So if it don't need to be put down, it's not gonna put it down. So yeah, that was a blank trip. We can turn this off and get this folded back up. We're gonna head on back over here to the property. Like I say, I want to sell off a couple of implements or whatever. But first I want to see, before we talk about setting off any type of implements or anything, I want to first see what that yield is going to be on this field, that field there. Because with cotton, potatoes, sugar beet, red beet, stuff like that or whatever, you rightly have to have them, like they call those root crops or whatever, is what they call those root crops. Those you have to have a nice size field in order to see a actually good a good amount off of it. So I want to see what we're gonna get off in. I want to see what we're gonna get out of that first before I see about setting off our implements or whatever, to see about purchasing that land, see about purchasing that spinnery and purchasing that land, to see about getting a trailer built on too. So I want to make sure, basically make sure I'm making the right decision on this. I think it would take us to the next. It'll take us to the next level, because right now, like the fabric it's all right. It's at like a couple of thousands or whatever. I think it's like 2,000 or 3,000 that it's at right now. But the clothing itself, we'll take it our wool and our cotton. We'll get it sent to we'll take it to the spinnery, and they'll turn it into fabric. Now, once we get our pallets of fabric, we can try to send that over to the tailor shop so they can make clothing. And with the clothing, it goes up to 10,000. Like, I think it's like 10,000 a pallet, or 10,000 some certain percentage of a pallet or whatever. I'm not exactly for sure, but it's a lot of money in that, and I think it'll help us build what we try to build out here. And saying that, being a successful farmer, having a successful farm and productions at the same time, and be a millionaire is basically what we're doing. We want to be millionaires. We want to be sitting with millions in our bank account. I think that'll help us get on to the next level. And see, that the reason I sold that smaller field is because I want to see about putting I want to see about putting some that field that we didn't sell. I want to see about taking those trees down. I'm getting caught up or whatever. Because I'm trying to keep everything on how I was thinking it out, trying to think it out right and say it out right at the same time or whatever. But that other field, I'm thinking about cutting those trees down that's in between that field and the field that we just bought, and then expanding both of those fields, making both of those fields just one big old field, and we just do cotton over in that field. And see if we do just cotton over in those two fields, we combine those two fields together and we just do cotton over there. Then we would eventually have to go ahead and buy us a cotton harvester. Right now, we just gonna lease it out. Like I say, I want to see what how much we'll get off that field area itself. It's another cotton field around too. So I mean, like I say, we thinking about buying more fields too. Like I say, we still stand with our crops too at the same time. We still stand with our crops. We're not going away from our crops at all. We still gonna be doing our crops. On our crops though, we mainly gonna be doing soybeans because soybeans give us the most on crops right now. Is what I was seeing. And they coming here. We coming here because we need to get we need to lease a trailer out for our milk. No, as a matter of fact, they have these trailers. They have these trucks with the with a milk tank on the back of them already. I want to see what those are going for. See if we can see about getting one of those. That's why we won't have to worry about keep toting the trailer around. Okay, so this one holds 22 meters. This one holds 22 meters of milk. And we can do everything with this. Let me scroll on down a little bit more. Okay, so I think this right here will be our best option. I want to check these trailers out right quick just to see. That's the wrong spot. Trailers, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to see where I need to go. Is they in regular trailers or is it in low loaders? Okay, so it got to be down in low load. I'm trying to find out. It's probably under the Western lanes too, yup. Under the regular animals. Yeah, see, they have these tankers here too or whatever. This one hold 8,000 liters or whatever. It's 25,000. This one hold 32,000 liters and it's 68,000. And see, that whole truck costs way less than that. So, yeah, we could go here and go with that truck. If I would have knew that, I should have just brought my trailer. I should have kept my trailer hooked up to it, and we could have just put it up on the trailer. Oh. Boost it, give it a little more power. Roof parts, I'm not worried about roof parts. No, I'm not worried about rooftop. No, yeah, 22 meters. We'll keep it that color. They want 64,000 for it and all or whatever. So we're gonna end up purchasing that. I think what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna run on back to the house and grab my trailer, and we're gonna just put it up on it. We're gonna put it up on the trailer. That's why I don't have to worry about grabbing somebody, try to get somebody to take it there, and game go to glitching up and everything. But yeah, I think we're gonna. I think we're making a. I think we're gonna make a good business decision on that. I think that'll be a good investment, better investment for us, a good investment for us. Like I say, but I want to see what the yield type looking like that we're gonna get off the cotton field that we have now. And like I say, that's what the cotton they planted too. So we make it a little bit more yield the next time. Well, we're gonna make it more yield the next go round anyway, because I'm talking about opening up that other field, opening up that field and making two fields into one. Yeah, so and we're gonna do like our soybeans in that bigger field that our flex was in. And that I was talking about making the other field a grass field, which I'm still gonna do. And the field that's right here behind our silo bin, I want to see about making that into it's gonna have soybeans in it at times too, but we're gonna be I'm gonna be planting oats in it. Have majority of the time to get the straw from the oats. Sorry about that, y'all. Excuse me. To get the straw from the oats. That's where we keep our straw bales. That's where we be still getting our straw bales. We're not having to worry about purchasing straw bales. And see, with us doing that, I want we still go get sheep. We still go get sheep too. Now we're gonna put our sheep barn over there on that property. That's gonna be over there by the cotton fields. We're gonna have our sheep barn over that way too, since our spinnery right there or whatever. So all our material, all that our wool and our cotton come from right there. So that's how we'll do that. But see, like I said, we have to because it say it got wool and cotton. I don't know if you need both wool and cotton in order to make the fabric. But if they just take both, if you can use, because I think with the cotton, you will get more fabric behind. You get more fabric out of it rather than you would with the just the wool. And if that's the case in there, we're gonna be doing both of them. We're gonna have our cotton field and we're gonna have our wool too. Yeah, so I'm real excited to see how much more is that right there gonna benefit us? How much more income are we gonna be bringing in? Because like I say, it's gonna cost us a lot of money in the process, but in the end, it's all gonna make up. It's all gonna make up. Let's say like getting the tailor gonna cost us money. Investing into the spinnery is gonna cost us money. Okay, so maybe I just need to drive it up. It's not letting me go all the way up on it. It's like it's getting stuck. There we go. We're up on there now. That's about even. Shut that off. Get these straps on. Get this ground bled up. But yeah, so like I say, I think it's gonna be a real good investment for us. We're gonna be making a lot more money, and we're also gonna have two production plants, two production places too. And like I said, we still gonna be doing our crops and stuff, and we still gonna be investing into bigger fields too, more fields. Because I wanted to, we'll be at the point where we'll be able to leave our grains in our silo beds at times or whatever. We don't have to just worry about selling off right then and there to try to get this, try to get that or whatever. But like I say, it's all go show or whatever. It's a big investment. It's an investment that we got to try to make. Like they say, you got to spend money to make money. If we trying to be millionaires, we got to think big. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the bigger picture here. I think it's gonna be very good for us. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, if you could, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there for me. Hit that like button too. Share the video too if you want. Leave a comment in the comment section. I say I got content coming on the daily. I have content coming on the daily. Say I got shorts. I got short videos. I got 4 videos. We got them all. And this right here is gonna be our milk tanker. This right here is what we're gonna be using to get our milk and stuff. Cause lately we just been renting the trailer for the milk when we need it. I figured, so might as well, why not go ahead and just buy our own, since we have the money to do so. That's why I went on and purchased this right here, and it's $65,000. That's really not bad. Milk is selling pretty good right now too. Let's see who giving us the most on milk right now. The Johnson's Market is giving us the most on milk right now. So we're gonna go up here to Johnson's Market. We're gonna see what we get off this. We got 22 liters in here, and I think it still say we got like 53 liters left in the side of inside of there. Now the cow pouches, they usually don't hold that much, but see, we also have a milk tank extension on our barn, behind our barn too. That's that wooden thing behind our cow barn, which is called a milk tank extension for our cow barns. That's where we can hold more liters of milk. That's another product on down the line. If we get to set, depending on what our tailor go to making us or whatever, what we're making on our tailors and stuff, we can also see about investing into a dairy shop or something. What is going on here? They got stuck right there in between the road or something. But yeah, so we're gonna get on up down this way, get this right here sold. Once we get this right here sold off, that'll just about do it on this video. The next episode, we should be harvesting our canola or either harvesting our cotton. I'm not exactly for sure which one we're gonna be doing first. Whichever one this time is ready first is the one we're gonna go with. If they both did at one time, we'll have to work through that too. It turned in going a little bit too fast. We get this on back here to the Johnson Market. See what they're gonna give us on this here. These 22 liters that we have in here. It's only 6 miles in reverse. Okay. Should have got a little bit closer. Yeah, so we're gonna empty on out this milk and see what we'll get off this here. We're getting a couple thousand off of it. Last time we sold our milk, the prices was kind of down, up right now. So as you see, yeah, we're getting pretty good revenue off our milk. And that's it. That's why we got our dairy cows. They say that's more money in our bank account. We keep our money going all the way around. We got income coming in all the way around. So we just got $17,530 off that. $17,530 off 22 liters of milk. And we still got a little milk in there. But I have a couple things to do. That'll just about wrap it up for this episode though. I appreciate y'all. So if you ain't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me if you could. And with that being said, I'm out.